Is it? Alright, so rematch against Andre. We just played him in. We just played him as the back pieces. Now we're playing as white. 10-minute timer. Defended pawn. Challenge F on the Discord. Let's go. I think I got the audio fine and the video. Yeah, looks good. Yeah, never fear the references. It's all in good fate. Okay, so what do we actually want to do here? You know what? Let's just move out all the pawns. Why not? Let's just grab all of the space. We don't need to develop this immediately. We can do this later. Let's maybe go for a little bit of a different structure. Maybe we can go for light square here and Kato for a change. What's up, Violin? Welcome to stream. Alright, he goes for c5. Let's just push this through to gain more space on the queen side. Waste the space begins. Andre is Russian. So if he goes b6 here, we probably now we probably can't go for the fianchetto because he's just gonna fianchetto his bishop first. But maybe we can do something else. Maybe we can go for some e6, e3 kind of structure, but I don't like it too much because it weakens the light squares a lot. So he's gonna fianchetto. What are we gonna do about that? We can move our queen out if we want to. Or we can. Why don't we play? Why don't we go for a little bit of a safer approach? Why don't we go for queen c2 and then fianchetto our dark squared bishop? Just keep these d2 defended at all times. Okay, gets his knight out, makes a lot of sense. Maybe looking to play knight here even. Does leave f7 undefended, but probably shouldn't matter too much in this position. So we can play e3 now. We can play knight out. How do we want to do this? If we play this, he's probably gonna go for this. But if we go for the bishop fianchetto now, he can't kick us at least. Like after here, we can just take this off. Space time, hell yeah. Okay, he really wants the square. I can tell. I kind of wanna do this now, but it does undefend this, I guess. But I wanna kick the queen. Maybe we go for knight here now. Maybe we go for a similar kind of structure. Go knight here and then knight out as well. Let's just try it. Let's just try it. As long as all of my king's pawns are defended at least once, I think this should be playable in some shape or form. We're also threatening bishop here. It's actually really funny. If he goes bishop here now, we can actually go bishop here and trap his queen. I guess it's not a trap because he can still go knight here. And kick our queen, but I don't know. It's gonna be fun to calculate anyway. Take it easy, chosen one. Thanks for dropping by, dude. He goes for it immediately. So I think between the bishop and the knight, we probably want to give up. What do we want to give up? I think we want to give up the bishop rather than the knight. And we have to take, I'm pretty sure. If we take with the knight, like it just doesn't look great for the bishop. I think we're gonna take like this. And then he's gonna recapture, and then we have to think about how we want to finish our development. And he's also kind of threatening this, I guess. Maybe we have to push this now? Oh no, we can't because of this. Kind of want to I want to get a knight out somehow, but it's not easy to see how exactly. We can also, like, if we have time, we might go for the fianchetto. But then this hits, I guess. That's actually kind of annoying. Maybe we can do this. I'll play e4. No, I think maybe e3 to just keep the square protected. It doesn't look great, but shouldn't be too bad either. Like if we do this, and he takes, we can maybe even take with the d pawn. No, probably not. We have to take with the f pawn. We get some space in the center. I don't think. Like the problem is what else we played. Like this looks terrible. Even though it's probably defendable, it looks terrible. This doesn't look. I mean, this doesn't look good. Don't get me wrong, but at least we're threatening some stuff. We have to get this bishop out somehow. Like I just worry after g3. I think he can just push, and then if queen takes, pawn takes, then our e-file is open. I think we go e3 here, even though it looks weird. I don't see what's immediately wrong with this move. I think it's a bad structural move. Don't get me wrong. But if he takes, we can take back with the knight, and he can't push because we have it under control twice. And in some lines, we might be threatening to just capture on d4 as well. I found out that 5D Chess used the Imgur library as I used for my own chess variant app, which makes me think that I know what I'm doing. Hell yeah, dude! There's a lot of custom variants and community projects for this stream as well. Maybe I can link you to the Discord at some point, where there's some people usually meeting up to discuss this stuff. Alright, so he goes for bishop b7. So can we take here or not? I think probably not, huh? Because if we take, he might just be able to sack his queen, and after takes back, he always has bishop check at the end. So maybe this isn't too great. We need to get our pieces developed, is the thing. So maybe we go bishop here now, just to keep solid a little bit, and then we're maybe threatening to take this. I think this has to be the correct approach. And he still can't do this because we can take with our queen, I think. If he takes on knight, we take with the bishop, and he has no time to push this because the rook's hanging with check. Mate. Block chess.com for Russians? Oh, dude, that sucks. I'm sorry. Well, time to go to light chess. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for you. Okay, so if he takes, we can take back with our bishop. If he pushes, we take with our queen. He has no knight moves here. I guess he can do this, but what does this really do? I guess not much, right? We can always take... We're threatening to take d4 now with our knight. No, g2 is hanging. Maybe it's not too great, but I'll be fine. Also, he's leaving a lot of his stuff undefended, like f7, for example. Maybe at some point we can play c5. He goes for the immediate bishop move. So we can even play... No, I guess we can't because this is shitty. Oh, this is actually a good move. Why did I miss this? Now he's threatening this. Yikes. That's really bad. We can't really do this. I mean, we can, but it looks kind of stupid. Maybe it's not, though. Like, if he takes on knight, we can just take back. Doesn't look too bad. If he takes here, though... Take. Check, we take. I think, like, this has to be the move, right? This just looks sketchy as fuck, though. have time to do this, maybe? If pawn takes, we can move up our queen. I mean, we're not controlling any squares, though, is the problem, kind of. So we can't do this. This looks bad as well. But maybe it's the right approach. We can also push c5, though. I think c5 is a good move no matter what. If he takes our queen, we take his pawn. Kind of want to try that. And if he... Yeah. Let's just try it. Let's just try it. This might not work at all, but I think c5 is a good move to get in all of the variants. So maybe it's a good idea to just get it in now. And see what happens, kind of. If he takes with the pawn, we have an additional square for a queen on c4 at least. So it's not as easy for him to go like d3, for example. And if he takes with the pawn, we go queen c4 and then bishop back. We can take with a queen on d4, I think. If he takes our queen, we take his queen. That shouldn't be bad, I think. Even though it looks weird as well. It all looks weird, but that's just 5D chess. Okay, it does take... Oh, I guess we can't take here because it's protected. Maybe just go here instead then. Maybe just go here instead, and then if the bishop drops back, we can go with our bishop as well. We can block. Maybe this is better. Let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. This looks like a decent move. If he goes bishop back now, we can block with our bishop. If he takes, it's actually not that simple how we want to take back. At least we're looking at f7 now. So maybe in some lines we have some threats. Right now we'd go to c4, e5, e6, f7, so on this board. Doesn't look that bad. But I think we can do better than this even. You could exile, I guess, but nope, not gonna happen. Nope. And if the bishop drops back, I think we'll just play bishop c4 ourselves. And at least we've achieved a little bit. I think if he takes now, we might even take back with the f pawn, even though it looks crazy. Because I don't think we want to take with the knight. Because then this is unprotected. Like after he takes on knight. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Oh, that's an interesting move. But can't we do this now? Yeah, I guess maybe not. But this doesn't look like the correct move here from my point of view. Like if we... So right now this is nothing, right? Next move, this is gonna go here, which isn't good enough either. So next move he's gonna drop this back, obviously. So the question is, do we have time to maybe just take this off? Or play like knight here? If we play knight here now, bishop here, then probably nothing, huh? I mean, we can let them take this. I actually don't mind this. Is there some way to maybe we can give this up actually. Maybe we can do this. And then if he takes, we can just take if he takes the bishop, we can just take his bishop. I think this is actually a good move. Let's try it. Let's try it. Because eventually this will be a problem on f7. I just don't know when exactly yet. Like last move was too early, this move's also too early. If he goes bishop here now, we can at least trade off the bishop and maybe trade the queen as well. Eventually this pawn might hang. We have to be a little bit quicker though. We're a little bit slowish. So if bishop here we have to take, obviously. Then maybe threaten some shenanigans later. I think this is getting a little bit dangerous for black, or at least it's not easy. If he goes knight here, we can take the bishop and hit the queen. And eventually this queen should be annoying for him on f7. I think c5 here was definitely the right choice. I feel pretty good about this position. We might still blow it away, of course. Like last game. Spoilers if you haven't seen that one yet. Hey, what's up, Gobber? How you doing? Was geht up? the only guy that speaks German to me in this chat. Okay, so I think he still has to go bishop here. And I think then we take, and knight takes, we take the pawn. Queen takes, we trade queens and then take the pawn. It should be decent, I believe. He doesn't want to take the knight, obviously, because then the bishop's hitting the rook as well as queen f7. And then eventually we might have some sweats here on this square. That's always when Andrew gets dangerous. When he's low on time, you think you have an easy position. it's never easy against Andre. He's a very creative defensive player, so I'm excited to see what he's gonna come up with here. I actually believe our king is pretty safe here, just guarded by the pieces. And if he takes, it looks scary, but it's actually not a big deal at all. I think. Famous last words, I guess, but... And if he goes knight there, we can take the bishop. Maybe he doesn't have an idea, I guess. Okay, he goes bishop there. We have to take this, obviously. Like, if we sack now, this is still not good enough. No, so we're gonna take this off. And then see how he's gonna recapture. He goes for the knight. So now's our last chance to do this, I guess. But it doesn't look great. No. So let's see. We can take this now if we want to. I think we do, right? I think we do. Then maybe just go bishop c4. Let's see. Okay, e6 makes a lot of sense. Okay, castle now. We can also do this, I guess. Just keep threatening. Have to make sure this is defended at some point, though. So maybe this is a good move to just... Maybe a good moment to just do this. Let's go for one defensive move here. I think that's a decent idea. And if he goes with this knight, for example, here we can play bishop e4 and keep everything protected. This is not an easy position, of course, but I still feel decent here because we have a little bit better development. Okay, he goes stance that. I still think we have time to go bishop here. I guess he can check us, huh? Oh, that sucks. I mean, maybe we could just take this? Yeah, how is this queen gonna enter? Oh, this is so famous last word status. What? Like this is hanging this... Oh, maybe we can just drop it back like this. Actually, that's better. That's better. Let's not be crazy here yet. This is not a move I want to play, of course, but has to be done. Has to be done, of course. And then we go g3 next. I think we maybe could have gotten away with taking, but I didn't want to risk it. Okay, now we push the knight away because we have to. He drops back. We have to get our knight into the game somehow. How are we gonna do this? We can also get the bishop in, maybe. Or maybe some funky stuff like b6. The thing is, we need to do it fast because we're actually dropping low on time here. What do we actually do here? Maybe go for something like this? We need to get our queen into the game. Sooner rather than later. I think this is the best way to activate. And then we need to look for some opportunities with our knight. And now we can actually play bishop here eventually. He goes for the rook. Let's start pushing this pawn. We're down to 40 seconds, which is not ideal, of course. Okay, he finally moves his knight. Looking at some squares. We still got time to do this, right? This can't be bad. Again, famous last words. He can always check us if he wants to, but shouldn't lead to anything. Maybe we can castle in this position even. Even though it looks crazy. Maybe we could have entered with our queen. Like, if we go here now? Is this dangerous? Maybe not. I kinda wanna just do this. Annoy him. So let's take. If he takes with the knight, we can play queen here. Can we get something going? Oh, this is getting tricky though. Okay, 18 seconds for him, 19 for me. Let's see. Okay, he goes for the trade. Let's just do that. I can't calculate this fast enough anyway. Oh, yikes. What is this? That's a good move. Let's keep pushing. Bishop here. All the way home. And then knight here. Okay, I got an idea at least. Five seconds, fuck. I'm gonna reflect again, dude. Should be a double check, right? Nope, it's not. He can take. Ah! He got us. He got us. Man, what a crazy finish again. Nice game. I guess this knight troll was crushing, huh? I guess or maybe we should have just moved the king instead, huh? But yeah, that was crazy, man. Look at these checks. Look at these checks, that's beautiful. And even the diagonal one, I like this one the most. That was great. So what actually happened here? I guess I went for some kind of time travel that just didn't work. I thought I had some setup here, but maybe I just didn't, because he moved the king away immediately. My idea was to just travel back onto the board with the bishop, like on this board. Maybe that actually would have worked, but was just a little bit too slow. It was a great game though. BG. Beautiful arrows at the end as well. Just all the knight checks, and exclusively knight checks as well, mind you. Very, very good stuff, GG dude.